Hey guys, my name is Brandon and we are having a snowstorm tonight, and because of that we've got some welding to do to get ready for it. Alright guys, let me bring you in and show you what I'm talking about. So here's what we got. It's a Craftsman 8.5 horsepower snow thrower. So alright, so we got a storm tonight. And you see these little shoes on the bottom? Well, this one is completely worn. And this one is almost worn through. And to buy these or replace them, they're about 34 bucks. But it's not an issue of money at this point. It's an issue of I got to get these on here before the storm rolls in, and we're gonna have snow in probably 4 or 5 hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these off. We're gonna weld some new metal to it, put them back on, set up the snowblower so that the cutting edge is right, and see what we can do. Put a little bit of PB Blaster on them. Give a little fighting chance. Wow, those came off nice and easy. What happens is if you don't weld on, if you allow those plates to wear down like that, what'll happen is it'll start actually wearing in to the housing. Those little plates are designed to slide on the ground and keep that cutting edge so it doesn't wear prematurely. Now I'm wondering why would one side wear quicker than the other? I think I know why, but I'll see what you guys have to say about that. Alright, let's go down in the shop and get these things welded up. So my thoughts are, I probably don't really have to do it, but I think it might give me a better job. I'm going to cut a little sliver triangular piece here to build up this back, and then I'm going to take some of this 1/4 inch flat bar piece and weld that onto the bottom. If I just welded that plate onto the bottom, it'd kind of be all cockeyed on the side of the snowblower, and I really don't want that. I want it to try to, when it's on there, to look a little better, like maybe that, and if I fill this in, that'll allow me to do that. So we got everything all ground down, everything all beveled. Let's get the 140 set up and we'll start welding these things. It's fairly thin stuff, so let's go for, and I don't know, 45 for that little triangle piece, and we'll probably go maybe 5 and 50 once we weld on the bottom plate. Now I think I'll take this, I think it's like 1 by 1/4, and we'll cut it to length, and we'll make a little feet for each side. So maybe something like that. Something like that. Yep, that should work. We'll make 2 of these. We'll cut them at this length right here. There. Alright, so I think the next step in this is that we weld on a little transition like that. So as this is gliding across the pavement, gives it a little something to, you know, angle, guide up on. So I think that's the next piece we're going to put on. So hey guys, just the time that we've been in the shop doing this fabrication on those little skid plates, look what it's doing outside. We got snow, guys. Alright, let's get these finished up so we can maybe try this out tonight. Alright guys, and here they are. They're all dry, or dry enough I should say. And so now you can see kind of what that's going to do. Is it sliding across the ground? You know, it's got a little, if it gets an obstruction, it's got a little ramp, it can get up over it. So I didn't paint the bottoms, there's no point. It's going to be all scratched up here in a few minutes. There's that one. There's that one. Let's go put these julipers on. And I'm going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on them, just so that things don't rattle loose and vibrate loose over time. They make two types of Loctite. They make a red and they make a blue. And the red, you actually need heat. You got to apply heat to it to get it apart. The blue, you don't. So that's kind of how I remember it. Red, hot, is in heat, and then the blue Loctite kind of is in cold, you know, meaning cold or cool, and you don't need heat to remove the blue Loctite. So, and we're just going to leave these loose for now, and once I get the other one on, we'll set up the height, and I'll show you guys how we determine that. That little piece of metal right there, just ahead of my finger, that's 1/8 of an inch thick. And I've set that, the snowblower is on a level surface, and I put that little piece of 1/8 inch metal right underneath that cutting edge, and that's how we'll set the height of these. And with that little piece of 1/8 inch shim underneath the cutting edge, push this foot all the way down nice and tight to the ground, and then snug up this base. And then we just do the same thing on the other side. Alright guys, it's still snowing. We just finished up the snowblower. It's supposed to be calming down a little bit. Right now it's around 6 o'clock Eastern time. And it's supposed to be picking up around 9 tonight. So, but right now we've got, I don't know, probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches on the ground. Let's give the snowblower a try and see how we did.